everyone get their scores ready to paste.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I forgot the colors.
Oh, you haven't colored yours, Huni.
Yeah.
Andrea, you have 13.
I know. Do I have to get rid of one more?
Cheater.
Oh, wait, that's...
I can't get rid of one
That's
more.
the-
I can't.
There we go.
I can't. I told you. Did I not tell you he was going to yell at me for that? I told you he was.
Yeah, you told me already. You told me
I
already.
told you I was going
To be honest, I have pulled the same thing in the past, so I guess.
know you have.
So I guess I can let you pass on that.
We had this conversation before you got here. I said he's going to yell at me because he's going to see I have 13.
Andrea,
And
you're
then
a
he's going to
hypocrite.
find out. And then he's going to find out I have a star that makes 14. A maybe star. A maybe
You are
star.
a big
I don't know.
hypocrite, Andrea. I knew it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
Okay.
turn back time and stop you from yelling at me in last season's top 20.
Mr. I have 24 yeses said that I can't have 22 yeses. I was told that 22 was already too many, Mr. 24. I was told that 22 was too many by Mr. 24. You said we could only have 20 even though you had 24. Need I remind you? Turns out we were only allowed to have 20, and I'm not going to bring up the 24 thing.
You just did. I guess we can just delete Sean's row.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of
Yeah,
yeah.
because that's a 0, so he's
Goodbye, Sean.
self-eliminated.
Yeah.
So self-eliminated.
Okay, Huni, which one is your best performance?
Oh, yeah. What color should I do it?
Gold.
Oh, this is gonna be along deliberation then. There we go.
Ooh, okay. All of us have different top groups.
I
Not
know.
as clear cut as last
Come
time.
to
I
the
see.
dark side. Just
Yeah.
change your score to
Yeah, I know. The last
Come
time
to the
it was
dark
my
side.
group only.
Ooh, Eden has gotten almost the top score in every round.
Again.
Well, luckily
Ooh,
I had
interesting.
colored that yellow, so
Oh.
Yeah, but that's really awesome for him. I mean, he's really starting
Yeah.
to stand out, obviously.
Yes.
I won best group. I won best contestant.
So first off, let's see what has
Not
happened
changing my
here.
mind.
No,
Not changing
okay.
my mind.
No, I mean I kind of expected that group to get the top regardless, but I can't say I agree with that because it was too produced for a singing competition to me. But I know that you guys disagree about that, so
Well, I mean, I don't disagree. I think
Obviously.
it's just, it was one particular, for me, all I heard was one particular of the contestants was a little overproduced, but I think the other two were fairly
yeah.
clean. I think I would need Mark's expert ear to really tell me if the other two were overproduced as well.
Mark actually is on this score sheet right now. I can see.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he's.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
his
Where,
face
where,
is
yeah,
up
he
there.
where? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Mark, of course.
I got it
He's
right.
he's on my
Mark,
table.
we see your face.
Mark, give us your expertise. But no.
Okay, so
And I-
should we
We
discuss
see your face.
top performance first? I was gonna argue my point, but I have already done that, so I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, to me, it was just the right balance between being too overproduced and still being polished enough for a digital entry.
Okay. See, now
So-
with Eden, I didn't hear the production as much as you did. Again, I would need Mark to, because I am not as good. Like with Maeve, sometimes it's like obvious to the point where it's just obvious. Sometimes for me, it's not as obvious. Like I don't have the expert ear to hear it as much as you would, where it's a little bit more subtle. With Eden, I think it would be a little bit more subtle to the point I don't hear the production as strongly. I hear more of his own vocals coming through. I think there was a lot more of that grit. There was just a lot more energy there. I guess I like that rock feel. I liked even though you can't really consider the rap because this is a singing competition, I think that part was flawless. It was on tempo. It was on beat. It wasn't like just thrown in there and poorly done. And that wasn't something that you can really overproduce and like, that you can get in there and just like, I think that's something that you either know how to do or don't know how to do. And I just think that he worked really hard, kind of pulled it together better than even the other two did. And so I think he earned the top spot in that group.
Yeah, okay. For me, I'm not quite ready to concede about Petrichor getting the top performance yet, even though I did expect them to, because I actually voted out Maeve in that group. And if they get top performance, then that means that Maeve also goes through, and that means that I lose an additional contestant that I wanted to have in. So I think we really need to talk about the top 12 discussion first, for me at least. Unless Huni is ready to concede, I mean, then it's a 2 versus 1, so.
Concede to what?
Concede that Petrichor is the top performance, because that means that all 3 of them go through to the next round.
I mean, I could be swayed, but I think I'm gonna stay with Ask Us for now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so let's go on to the top 12 discussion then.
Here's the thing. If you wanted Petrichor to not get the top spot, you would have to concede the asteroids. You'd have to change from the asteroids to Ask Us, and then Ask Us would take the top spot over Petrichor.
What?
Because right now you have the asteroids, which I don't understand how you pick the asteroids as the top, but Ask Us is Huni's top group and the Petrichor is my top group. If you went and decided to give, like, say, like you went and gave Ask Us as a 9, like changed your score to a 9, and then it would be 9, 6, 9, I think they would have just enough points to beat Petrichor, I think. If you raised your score just a little bit, I think that would be the only way to beat out Petrichor, but that's up to you.
No, that's not entirely true. I mean, I don't need to change any scores. All we need to do is use majority votes, because that trumps scores in this competition.
Then you could go to Ask Us. If you want to pick Ask Us, then that's 2 for Ask Us and 1 for Petrichor.
Yeah, but I'm gonna wait and see first who the top 12 are.
Because the asteroids have pretty low. I gave them 7 and Huni gave them a 7.5. You're the only one who gave them a 9. That's pretty, because Ask Us got 8.5, a 9, and then a 6. And Petrichor got an 8.5, a 9, and a 9. So the asteroids getting, I don't know. But that's up to you. That's up to you.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna convince you about the asteroids getting the top, but that's not my main concern here. The main concern is, can I concede in getting Petrichor the number 1? Because that means that Maeve goes through and I lose another contestant that I wanted to have in.
You can't. No, but that's what I'm saying. Would you give up the asteroids and move to Ask Us?
I don't know yet. Maybe, because that ethereal part was so amazing.
Because I'm not changing my vote, but you could change your vote to with Huni, and then you and Huni would have a majority vote. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
I mean, if you want to vote out Maeve, you still have to fight with us, because Maeve got 2 yeses.
Yeah, that's true. But this is her 3rd strike about being overproduced.
You should next season create an anti-star.
An anti-star.
Like one anti-star.
You fought someone out with a star.
They're eliminated no matter what.
Exactly.
No, that sounds so harsh.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No, that'd be terrible. No, I know.
Yeah. So far we have 14 in the 3 yes and 2 yes list combined.
Ooh.
There's Mark. Yeah, this is why I don't skip D-lists.
Ooh.
Just like last round, I think it's quickest to discuss the 3 and 2 yes list. Who are we gonna cut from that? We need to cut 2 people. For me, it would be Maeve and Libis. Because like I said, Maeve is always too overproduced, so I don't get to judge her actual singing talent, and that is a great thing in a singing competition. And Libis took major steps back this round due to, she had such strong belting in last round and everything. And this round, it wasn't that strong. We don't want to see someone go backwards in this competition.
Okay. I don't have any strong arguments over that, so...
So would you be willing to concede about Libis?
I'd be willing to concede over Libis. Libis was, I'll concede.
Okay.
Let me check my notes first. Wait. Okay. I concede.
Okay. Sorry, Libis. I loved you last round.
Sorry.
But this was another story, so... Yeah, we gotta make those tough decisions. So now we have one left to cut. And to me, it would be Maeve, but if she wins the group round, then she can't be cut. So that's a big issue here.
But that'll be up to you. That'll be your decision in the end. You have a path. You have the path. I told you what my decision is, so it is up to you in the end. It depends how bad you want to fight for the asteroids.
Who are we cutting instead then? If not Maeve, we have to cut one more.
For me, Daniel.
Daniel? Are you kidding me? He brings something that no one else brings, which is those super low notes.
I would not cut Daniel. No.
He's non-negotiable.
I know.
I might go for Carly.
I know.
Oh, I mean,
I would go for Carly.
If you had told me this last round, then I would do it in a heartbeat. But I think she has improved so much this round because she was more powerful than last round, and that was kind of my big critique to her last round. So for me, she moved forward. So I don't know. I mean, in the long run, I could see that due to her headiness and not being able to truly belt. But at the same time, I gave her a 9 in this round due to those super pretty high notes in the ethereal part. So I don't know. By the way, Huni, you have given her a 6.6. That is not a valid score. I suppose it's supposed to be.
Oh, that's supposed to be 6.5.
Oh yeah, that's Andrea.
6.5. Yeah, that's 6.5. Well, see, I did it again. It's my long nails.
Okay, that's fine.
There you go.
I don't know, guys. If we drop Carly, then that means we are dropping the top 3 contestant this round. I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drop Carly. She's non-negotiable for me.
I mean, this round she is kind of non-negotiable for me, but in the competition as a whole, she's not, because she hasn't been consistently one of the best to me. Oh, this is hard, guys. I don't know. I mean,
no one match with anything.
How set are you on the asteroids?
Well,
because I mean, to be perfectly honest, Ask Us got a lot higher than the asteroids got.
Actually,
I mean, the asteroids
they
came
were
in
tied in scores.
Well, I mean, scoring, they were tied in scores, but I mean, Huni got them.
Yeah, but how is me conceding on the asteroids relevant?
Because then they would win best group, and then Maeve would no longer be best group. Because right now Maeve is in the best group.
So you would be willing to concede on Maeve then?
I would have to, because she would no longer be best group. Right now she's in best group, and I'm not willing to concede best group. If I concede then the best group, then I feel like I would be going against what I feel is right if I do it. Because that's, I mean, I gave a 9, and that's my highest score of anybody in this entire round. And so I figured I can't concede just to vote somebody out. So that would be wrong. But you basically gave an 8.5 to Ask Us, a 9 to Asteroids. It's a half of a point difference. It wouldn't be much for you to just decide which one you want to go to. So I concede Maeve, if you decide to play.
That.
Yeah.
At the same time, I am still conflicted about Maeve because she is a very clear artist. So I want to hear Huni's argument about Maeve first.
Because I'm the odd one, I actually don't think being produced is something that big, but it could be something to be debated if it's about singing competition. So I don't have any strong points about Maeve, but as you said, she's a clear artist, and I can see her probably winning on the long run because she knows who she is as an artist. So I'm like, if you want to vote Maeve out because of how produced she sounds like, then I don't see why I should concede to putting Maeve out.
That's because I don't know how amazing she sounds without the autotune, because I haven't heard that. That is my biggest issue here.
See, when you're a performer and you're like an actual artist, like when you're a singer and you're doing like, you're selling records. I mean, it's one thing when you're doing autotune, for performance, because you're selling millions of records and you have to be perfect on your albums or for a music video. But when you're in a competition and we need to hear you and we need to hear what your talent is and we need to know, can you sing live? Can you perform in front of an audience? If somebody asks you to, if you're doing an interview and somebody asks you to sing in front of hey, can you give us a few bars of your new album? Do you have the voice without autotune immediately available to you? Do you have that raw talent? Do you have, that's what this is all about. This is not about the next best autotune celebrity. This is about real, true talent. This is about you. This is about your real voice. And this is not about what a computer can do for you. This is about what you have inside of you. It's okay to be autotuned for, your career, but for a talent show, we want to hear your actual talent. And this is something that's been known. This is not something that's like a brand new
information.
Brand new information. This is something that's been out there.
In every round.
Yeah.
And she still hasn't taken it on board. So.
And the reason I'm not so conflicted is because if you look at my scoring, I like I said, I don't want to give them a 9 and then say, hey, I'm going to take the top spot away from you because I gave them the top spot. And I'm not going to pull that away because that's the spot I gave them, because I do still believe that the other two do deserve, because I still don't think that they're as overproduced as Maeve is. And I still think that they do deserve that spot. And I also think, like I said, Maeve does probably have talent. If she would pull away some of that production, I still think she must have a beautiful voice in there, because there's still a voice there. But if you do notice, I did take some points away for that production value. So I don't have as much of a conflict that if you do change your vote to make the top group say Ask Us, that if she did end up leaving, I wouldn't have that conflict because the other two got a higher score than she did. So she was the lowest vote of the group. So that's why I wouldn't have that conflict.
That's exactly why I said I don't have any strong point for you to vote out Maeve, because I know this is a singing competition, but I'm scoring it based on what I hear instead of what it should be. And what it should be is raw vocal without any autotune, right? So I'm I don't have any strong points to argue to keep her. If you want to vote her out because of how produced she sounds like, then I'm fine with it.
Yeah, okay. So the other consideration would maybe be Angelina, because she was the most pitchy in that group to me. I'm not sure, but I think I preferred Petrichor a little bit still, due to Eden's strong vocals in the end and everything. And they had dynamics in that song. So I'm not sure I can put Ask Us as the top group. Would you be willing to concede about Angelina then?
For me personally, the reason why I gave her a 9 was because of that long sustained high note. It was stable. It's not pitchy. Although for the rest, I did hear some pitchiness throughout, but that one long sustained note, which is hard to do, to be stable at. So yeah, that's why I don't know.
See,
if
I can't
not.
I can't, because I thought Carly was more, even though I did hear some pitchiness, I thought there was some pitchiness in the group as a whole, minor pitches here and there, but I just think energy wise, Carly kind of dragged it down in the beginning a lot, and Angelina's the one who brought it back. She's the one who kind of matched the energy of Sundubu in the beginning. Sundubu came right out of the gate, and then Carly came in and just brought down the energy and kind of didn't come out with as much emotion as Sundubu. And then Angelina came right back and brought it back and kind of helped Carly find her place. And I can't rationalize kicking out Angelina for that.
Can I just listen to both Ask Us and Petrichor's entry again, and then I will have my decision?
Go ahead. I'm gonna go use the potty real quick.
Okay, but you can go ahead and listen as well if you want.
Okay. And I'm gonna mute my mic.
Yeah.
Carly is very good. I just don't think that this was the right song.
I'm saying with Angelina as well.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I didn't know anybody was back yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't send Angelina home. No.
Yeah.
She ties it together, so no, it's not going to be Angelina.
Your reasoning was one of the reasons why I still don't know the reason why I picked Angelina as one of my considerations for top performance. And for Petrichor, production issue is not something that would bother me that much.
Like I said, it doesn't bother me in a professional setting, but when it comes to a talent show, I think it's too much of a leg up.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're competing against other people and you're giving yourself that extra leg up against another contestant, maybe who's not as tech savvy, or another contestant who maybe is trying to do it it just with their raw voice, and then you're coming in produced and professional mixing, and I just think that it's almost like a cheat. We want to hear your voice. You know, like a little mixing is fine, a little bit of like, you know, something sprinkled in, a little reverb, you know, a little bit of something is fine. When it's too much and it's no longer you and it's more of a production that kind of like gives you too much help to make it sound like it's more of the computer and then just kind of like you sprinkled in, and we don't know how much of it is you and not like just because you could sound like the worst singer in the world, but the computer can put you on pitch where you can't find the pitch. And we
true,
if we don't know that, if we can't tell where you come in and where the computer is helping you, then that's not fair to the other contestants at that point. So we got to make that call to where we say, yeah, production can't be held in a competition. If we're going to give you money, we got to see your talent. Hello.
Okay, what did you... I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, that's okay. We were still talking about, you know, why we don't do production or allow production in competitions versus why it's okay professionally, things like that.
Yeah, okay. I didn't hear that conversation, but I already...
You'll hear it. Yeah. You'll hear it. We were recording, so...
Yeah. And I was gonna say, as a single, I loved Petrichorus more than Ask Us, but in the context of a singing competition, I'm gonna prefer Ask Us, actually. Because, to me, Carly really improved in this round, so I can't concede on her. And those magical high notes, that really did it for me.
Okay, that solved it.
And then I have to say goodbye to Maeve, even though I think she is a clear artist. But I'm still conflicted. I don't know if this is the right decision, but we have to make a decision at some point.
Okay.
I think we have 12 now, right?
We should.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because
I'm so not happy about losing Ivy, though.
Oh wait, are we really voting out Maeve then?
Yes, it seems so.
Ooh, interesting.
Why is that interesting?
No, I mean, like, I already argued with Andrea and you both about production. Speaking of which, I'm actually felt kind of guilty for my season because I am one of those more produced singer. I mean, it's not like I use autotune in any of my entry, but like...
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't.
Ooh. But see, you have true talent. I can't in good conscience put them at top performance.
Goodbye, Maeve. I'm so sorry.
I know, I love Maeve. I mean...
Blame Petri.
As an artist, she is just amazing, but we have to think about production and such in a singing competition. And it's not like this comes out of the blue. I mean, she has received that comment in every round, and she still hasn't fixed it, and I don't think she's gonna fix it, so I'm sorry, Maeve.
I'm influenced by you and Andrea. I mean, she was supposed to be my top performance.
Yeah, I mean, if this were just a competition, who can produce the best single?
Yeah.
Then they were gonna win, but this is a singing competition at heart. Oh, it really hurts. I don't wanna lose Maeve, but we only have 12 spots.
It hurts so much.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Maeve.
Okay.
Don't blame me though.
Yeah, it's all Petri.
It's all Petri. It's all Petri.
It's all Petri.
I mean, you can't just go... I mean, if you have received a warning in the 2 rounds previously about you being overproduced, then I would make damn sure that the next entry would be a more pure recording.
Yeah.
And she didn't do that, so to me, this is all her. So you can't really blame me.
This is all her.
Okay.
50-50 then.
And then, can I use a star?
Oh, use a star? Oh my god, another star on the group round. Let's go.
Does this look right?
Yeah, I'm so happy as us is.
And now Sundubu is the reigning champion of group rounds. He hasn't lost a single one either.
Yeah, oh my god, Sundubu. Is Sundubu gonna be my successor in K-pop?
We never know.
Never know.
I think I'll use a star because I really actually do like John's voice. I just don't think it was properly utilized in the group. I really don't. But I really do think that there is something in that voice that if it was given more of a chance, we would hear something special in it. And I just want to give this voice one more shot. And so I'm going to use my star on John.
Ooh, let's go,
Yeah,
John.
I really like John, so that's a good decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. John was actually my second favorite.
I don't think he brought it this round, but he has huge potential.
I'm just not ready to see that voice go just yet, and I want to hear where it can go if there's just one more chance. So I'm bringing John back one more time.
Let's go. Oh my God, John. Don't disappoint.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we feel done? I mean, I don't feel done because I'm not 100% on this decision, but I mean, we have to move on at some point.
I mean, who is?
I honestly think that this is probably the best we're gonna get.
Yeah. I mean, who is satisfied with this? I mean, me neither.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to lose Maeve, but I don't feel like we have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it, really.
Okay.
That's
And
it
then
then. Let's do an outro.
Okay, go ahead.
Bet anyone who wants to make it? No, okay. No one
Are you
ever wants to
kidding?
make it besides me, and I'm
If
not
Mark
even.
was here, sure, but
Yeah. I mean, if I have the brain for it, then I would. But like, I don't. I can't even think when it's 11 p.m.
Okay, sure. See ya.
Yes.
yeah.
Good night. See you. Oh, by the way, I have a question.
What was the question? What was the question? Maybe I can help.
I was. Oh, okay. This is very conspicuous. Wait, is that the word?
Okay.
Like, I want to ask if I ever would be able to participate again.
Like actually like be a contestant.
Yeah.
Probably if we have another all-star round. Yeah, because
All-star?
usually every so often we do
Ooh.
the all-stars where past winners or almost winners can come together and compete again. So likely you can, but ask Petri for sure. Just send him a
Okay.
message.
I need the thrills.
Yeah.
I need the thrills. I need the
Yeah.
adrenaline rush.
Yeah, but yeah, ask Petri for sure. But yeah, I think past winners can do all-stars. I'm not 100% sure, but double check with him. Okay. Talk to you soon.
That's it, really.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye. Okay. I'm so sorry, babe. I'm still worked up. Babe, I'm so sorry. You know what? And I know 너의 온 긴 모두 다 진짜란 걸 푸른 꽃을 걷는 손. Wait, I have a turn. I'm so sorry, but I mean, Petri, if you want to include this in the outtakes, then go ahead. I'm so sorry. Bye bye.